can either use it or throw it away. I promise that I will use this day to the fullest, realizing that it will never come back again. I realize that this is my life to use or throw away.
I say, are we motivated? You say,
motivated, motivated, downright motivated. Drive on, drive on.
Good, together. Excuses. Excuses are monuments of nothing that build bridges that lead to nowhere. And those who use these tools of incompetence are masters of nothing. Therefore, we do not use excuses. Task together.
Once a task has begun, never leave until it's done.
Whether the task be great or small, do it right or not at all. Let's be seated. Now, I have everybody do that because what I want all of us to understand is that each one of us has a responsibility. It's not just the instructor's responsibility to teach you. It is a give-take situation. So we're here to work together. Because if you don't understand what it is that I'm giving to you, that means there's something going on with me. I want you to understand that because sometimes people get that confused. If you don't understand what I'm teaching you, something's going on with my methodology. That means how I'm teaching. So I have to revamp and go back and say, okay, what is it that they're not understanding? If it's something that I don't understand from you, you got to go back and revamp. That's why I said, if I'm lame, tell me I'm lame. I like to keep it real. You're going to hear me say keep it real all the time. Tell me the truth. I don't sugarcoat things. I come straight from the hip. And I want you to tell me the truth. So if I'm not doing something right or if I don't understand something, I will ask you. Keep it real. In the middle of class. If there's something with these iPads I don't understand, I say, sister needs some help. Come and help me while I'm teaching, then I might have you take over because I want us to be on the same page. Because in a technological world, we all have to at least have some idea of how to use this and how to use the phone. Not just to get on Facebook, not just to shoot out tweets, and not just to get on Instagram. Really, seriously, we have to know how to use these. There are some school systems across the country, from K through 12 and on the collegiate level, this is all you have. There are no more pencils and pens. Everybody utilizes this, and I'm not making this. There are no computer labs on some campuses across the country. And so if you don't know how to use this device, more than Facebook, more than YouTube, more than Twitter, like I said, more than Instagram, you're already behind. So we have to advance ourselves because we're talking about being successful. So for the old folk, we have to learn how to embrace technology, even though it's scary for us. For you folk, what you have to realize is that if some individuals are a little apprehensive and they don't kind of want you to use the technology, you have to be respectful of that. So just put it away and then maybe talk to them after class and say, you know what, I have some cool idea about what they're doing at such and such university, and I think we should incorporate this in our class. This is how they're integrating technology into the classroom. And that way, you'll start seeing people kind of come on board of what it is that you're doing to help you with utilizing those tools. I would encourage you, if you don't have productivity apps on your phones, to get productivity apps. And what I mean by productivity apps, those are the type of apps where you can put in, like, they have homework apps, they have apps where you have a calendar where you can put when you're having classes, what you need to do at this time, what you need to do at that time, and everything kind of syncs so you can know what to do. So again, make sure you're integrating those devices and use those devices to help you move forward. Now, when we talk about being successful, I want us to think about what it is that we just read. So one of the things we're going to take a look at when you're trying to discover yourself as you transition from one point to another point is each one of us, because we are the highest beings. When God created us, we're up here. When we talk about the animal kingdom, we're up here. So he provided us with free will, which means we can do pretty much what we want to do because we're human beings. With that being said, some of us take advantage of that on the positive side, and some of us take advantage of that on the negative side. And a lot of us kind of sway towards the negative versus the positive because we get caught up in what everybody else is doing. And so I don't want you to get caught up in what everybody else is doing. I want you to think about what it is that you're doing, what you need to do in order for you to get where you're trying to get. So we have free will. But with that free will, we have to kind of think about who we are. So at the bottom of your paper, what I want everybody to do is I want you, in one word, want you to tell me who you are. Just think of one word right now. Not a sentence right now. One word. I want you to just think about who you are in one word. Think about that. And then I'm going to have each one of us kind of say who we are with that one word. So I'm giving everybody an opportunity to just think who you are with that one word and just write that down. And then I'm going to start with that one word. All right? So, as I think, I'm going to say I am colorful. And the reason I'm saying I am colorful is because I just think I'm all of that in a bag of layers. I got it going on. And you have to feel that way about yourself too. I'm colorful because I kind of like to change things up. I don't like to do the same thing over and over again. Like some people like eating the same thing all, you know, sometimes like if you just eat them ramen noodles all the time, you gotta just take a break from the ramen noodles. And you need to try some other noodles because you just, the taste just, you be like, oh, I need something else. So colorful, today I'm colorful. So we'll start on this side and go to the back.
Are we explaining,
Yes, if you just gonna shoot your word out and tell me why you picked that word.
I picked outspoken
Outspoken, okay? And why did you choose that word today?
because I like to